Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis and a goat. Just out for a ride. It's a little hazy. It's warm out, but just feels cooler the last few days. Not sure why. Haven't figured it out yet. I will. Maybe we're getting bad numbers when I ask SIRI for the temperature. We're going to come back and go up, make a right here, but I do like going down to the end of this road. This used to be a great spot to watch the ships, or if they were releasing a drilling rig from Kiewit. They kind of redid it so you can't park there anymore. And sometimes there's even security there. This is the bottom of Ingleside. I think we're going to go to Ingleside on the Bay. And then maybe up through Ingleside. We'll see how it goes. There's some ships here. It's nice to see ships. This is where they go for the gas. The LNG tankers. It is kind of hazy. What do we got here? We got some trucks. Parked. We're going real slow. I can't tell. We'll go around them real careful. What do they got? Oh, what is that stuff? They got 3 trucks of it. Looks like some type of fencing or I don't know. Here's a few ships to our left. Let's see if we can dead end at 500 feet. Yeah, there used to be more room here. You could park. And honestly, just a great place to do ship watching. The last time we were here, about a month or so ago, we saw some dolphins. There was a fishing boat on our left. We saw some dolphins. So they got the gate closed. That's okay. I'm just scanning the water. What did I just see? I think I just saw, yeah, it's just little white caps. I did, before I left Rockport, stop to check on Luciano, and it did rain this morning. So I'm sure he stayed at the church. Security notice, restricted area. That's us. That's us, thank you. We're very important. That would be an awesome place for a little pier, little pavilion, where old people could go sit. I don't know about you guys, but ever since I got old, I love sitting.
What award did the Knock Knock Joke inventor win? The Nobel Prize.
The Nobel Prize. That's actually pretty good. I've heard that one before, but it was good. The Nobel Prize. That's from the Dad Joke 3000 button. I really like, I mean, this is an oxymoron. I like these industrial areas, but they still have the the dunes right there, and I believe those are tailing ponds. Right on the right there. But it's just nice to see the dunes, and like, I know it's for oil and natural gas, and it's an industry, but I still feel like I'm at the beach. It is an absolutely gorgeous day. See, I like this way. We're facing away from the sun, and the sky just looks better. Kind of driving into the sun, you don't get the same colors, and of course, most of today we're going to be driving into the sun. So Ingleside on the Bay is just a little part. It's separate from Ingleside, but there's a little marina there with, it might have a restaurant or two, or at least a place where you can get food. We're 1069 way over here. I did not know that. Ingleside city limit, population 9,519. Adopt a highway. Up here is the entrance to the old Navy base. This whole coastal area had a lot of Navy bases. A lot of training facilities. One in Corpus, one here, Kingsville, Beeville. We learned that Rockport even had a training facility. Pretty neat. Now it's all industry, and it's all industry here, all the way up to Portland, all through Portland, all the way to Corpus Christi Bay. Enbridge. I used to come here quite a bit for when I worked a little bit over a year for Uber and Lyft. And I don't know what my exact numbers were, but I got over 1,000 rides on each platform, and met a couple people and just drove them around for cash, which worked out great for me, but as a passenger, I don't recommend it. Because as soon as you get off that platform and you're riding with a driver that you're just giving him cash for the ride, you're on his insurance now. And when his insurance finds out that, Ingleside on the Bay. I should have went right down that street. Yep, I should have. Let's go down this street instead. Okay. I think as long as we're heading in that direction, we can work our way over. Thank you. No one's going to get paid. You're in any type of accident, you're on your own. There was a driver who lived in Taft, Texas. I never met the guy, but I would pick up some regular passengers, and they would tell me how that guy would badmouth me, and I'm like I don't know why he would badmouth me. We get apparently I was getting rides that he wanted, but I found that we're not supposed to give rides to minors, unaccompanied minors, and that would be like once a day, once every 2 days. You would make a long ride, and some mom would want you to pick up her 10-year-old and bring him home. I'm like, you're crazy. You don't know me, and this guy picked up a minor, gave him beer, had something in the beer, that knocked him out pretty good, and took him to his house in Taft. And then I guess the kid got away somehow, thank God, and was able to get to safety. But who knows what would have happened, if that kid didn't get away. I had one mother, I picked her up a few times. She was always a problem, drama. She had 2 little boys. They were probably like 5 and 6. And she called for a ride one morning. She wanted me to take her kids to school, no car seats. And at the school, there was always a policeman there at the drop-off. Sometimes he would even open the door and help the kids get out, just being a good guy. I'm like, I can't take them. I don't know why people think you don't have to have car seats if you're in an Uber or a Lyft, or why you can drink alcohol in an Uber or a Lyft. The other scam was they would call for a ride, they would get in your vehicle, and then about halfway there, like you'd be on the highway, they would cancel the ride and then act like they didn't. And I learned that scam pretty quick, where I would literally pull over on the side of the highway, like I wouldn't even get to an exit, and just like, time for you to go. Gotta go. There's a little canal on our right, and when we hit a road up here, we can make a right, go over the canal on a little peninsula, and if I remember correctly, that's where the Marina is. Lots of Bajia. So one of my favorite channels has always been Flower Folk Farm. A nice lady named Anita in Australia. She has a flower farm, and I was looking at her Instagram account, and they're out in California and Yosemite, and I'm like, that's so cool. I'm happy when my friends get to do cool things. So what does this say, kids? Ingleside Beach Club. This is nice. I guess they really don't want you on that beach, right? There's a fence. There's a bulkhead. Huh. They've done a lot back here since I was here. Look at the water, guys. It's pretty. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring you over here. Did you guys want to go down Water Street again? I have like 4 days off where I don't have to be anywhere. There's things I want to get done, but I don't have to be anywhere. I'm like, I'm going to take advantage of it. People got their Halloween directions out. I went to H-E-B and did a pickup for some healthy food, some salads and some proteins. And there's a really sweet young lady that brings my groceries from time to time. And she was like, do you want to buy cookies? And I'm like, do you get brownie points if I buy cookies? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'll buy cookies. Like, I'm here to get salad stuff, and you're selling me cookies. But then I asked her if she wanted them, and she said they're not allowed, because even with a receipt, like no one would believe her. So there was a guy in a wheelchair with a need help sign at the exit. So I gave him my cookies, and I think I had $7 on me. I usually don't have cash. Probably because I give it away. This is like its own little beach town. I like it back here. Like, you wouldn't know, like, you were in this industrial area. I mean, Kiewit's 1,000 yards up the road, you know. Yep, this is the right way. There's a marina here. There's a hole in the road. Nothing behind me. Let's see what we got here. It's that little... Wow, that's part of the marina. Man, that'd be nice to have your trailer right at the marina. Huh? You get the best of both worlds. What is this? This looks like a little motel. Leaving the rest of the world, entering Bajia Marina. There's a dolphin connection boat here. Look at these little, are they condos or rentals? They look nice. There's a sign that says slow children. I didn't know my kids were here. Oh, go slow. There's children. I got you. Well, there's stuff going on here. See where the big cranes are down there? Not the booking cranes. What is this? This little boat ramp? Look at that. You could easily do a kayak right there, guys. So there's a little burger place. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, 11 to 8. Sunday, 12 to 8. Check us out on Facebook for live music weekends. What's the name of the place, though? We can't check you out. We don't know your name. I don't see a name. Mother Nature always wins. I don't see a name, guys. Sorry. Ingleside on the Bay. And here's a little picnic area here. Well, that's pretty cool. I see someone fishing over there. It's a nice little area, huh? I think this is only the second or third time I've been back here, but I like it. There's an Airstream and a little marina. Oh, they got a little pool here too in this little condo place. So, now that I don't currently, as of this moment, and that could change, have any wounds, I might be able to get into the pool at the physical therapy, and I would like that. I would like that. But that also means I should be able to get into almost any pool. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. I'm going 15, and I feel like I'm going too fast. There's a boat right there going by. I like this. It was relaxing. What's that road go to? It's just a little cul-de-sac. Foul ball. Oh, hit him right in the cul-de-sac. So the Eagles lost. I'm a casual fan, guys, but I'm from Philadelphia. The Eagles lost. I think the Eagles are going to lose again this week to the New York Giants. I don't want them to, but I think they will. And then they're going to fire their offensive coordinator, and then they're going to be just fine. Look at that tiki pole. look at that witch thing up there. Oh my God, that's horrifying. That is pretty cool. What's he? Oh, that's a guitar. Look how pretty. Look how pretty, guys. This reminds me a little bit of as you're going out to Indianola, coming the part between the LaSalle Monument and the last part to the pier. Very nice. So there's our exit road. Let's go down here and see what's down here. See what's goings on. Got a wave. Gave him a wave. Got a wave. Okay, so there's a little entrance to. Now, what is this building? Ingleside Beach Club. Okay. Goes on at the beach club. I'll have to Google that and find out. Wonder if you can rent that for parties and things like that. Things like that. Oh. I like this A-frame house here on the left. Very pretty. When I first moved here, I would consider areas like this really run down. And as I lived here, I got to see the beauty in it, and I'm glad I did. Not everything has to be a manicured sidewalk and straight edges and all that kind of stuff. Wonder why we have barriers here. Is someone parking there illegally? There's a little cabana here. Stop sign on the left. I don't know about that. I guess we'll stop. No outlet. That means all the rich people live down here. Ooh. Look at these houses, kids. Look at these houses. 3 floors. I bet you the cleaning people are in there more than anybody. It's really nice back here. I needed this. Not something brand new, but new enough. What is this building? The Brass Turtle Lodge. Oh, that's cool. There's a little lodge back here. The Brass Turtle Lodge. Now we know. Now we know. The Brass Turtle Lodge. Wow, a turnaround that I can actually turn around on. It's a nice change of pace. All this opens up out to Corpus Christi Bay. They got a little canoe over there. They got a boat. They got a boat ramp right there. Another place. It's probably private, but good place to launch a. They got a pool up there. Wow. I bet you this was like the bomb in like 1960, 1970. I don't mean that in a bad way either. You can tell everything's a little older. Let's go up here. Let's go up here. This is Bayshore Drive. Very nice. Want to try one more? Or should we quit while we're ahead? Gardens here on the left. I like this place. There's a lot of interesting things going on back here. I need to come back here once every year. We need to go to that little food place and ask what the name of it is. Someone will watch this and know. Can't look them up on Facebook because we don't know the name. But we'll figure it out. Look at this, like how old some of these fences are, these wire fences. They're up on the hill, which I like, on the right here. This looks like mostly backyards and little sitting areas. Here you go, kids.
How do you organize an outer space party? You plan it.
How do you organize an outer space party? You plan it. We will not pause. They'll give you a second to think. It's pretty cool. I like it. That's solid. But the horrible dad jokes with the awesome laugh is still funnier than a good joke. That's what I'm going with. I like it. One time I picked a guy up at the bar up here in Ingleside, the Buckhorn, and I gave him a ride back here, somewhere right around here. And he was ready to fight. He was ready to fight me, and then I was his best friend, and then he was ready to fight me if he didn't understand what I said. And then when I got to his place, he kept tipping me money, cash, when I'm driving him home. And his friends called him an Uber. And they gave me his keys to give to his wife. So that's pretty nice. You just give a stranger. It's like a valet. You don't know who they are, but here's the keys to my vehicle. And he kept giving me money. And when I brought him home, he invited me into his house. He invited me for dinner, but I had to find his wife. And I said, here's his keys. And he's given me about $160 as a tip. So how about if I keep 20 and give the rest to you? And she said, no, F him. He'll learn one day. Keep his money. And I'm like, okay. So I'm sure this guy is still looking for me, thinking that I ripped him off somehow. We're on Woodhaven. Hey, how are you? We got away from those people. Sorry about that rattling. That's my wheelchair. My wheelchair, it's ready to roll. It wants out. Let's see if we can find our way up to the main street. What's that truck say? Sweet Island Mexican food. Oh. Well, now I'm hungry. I think so. Yeah, I can see the cove over to the left. Let's make a left here. Maybe we don't have to go back up to the highway. Maybe we can cut through. There's a come and take it cannon right there. I talked about that the other day. So this area is called the Cove. What's Kiewit got going on? They got something big, man. That looks like a drilling platform on its side. I'm sure it's not, because I don't know anything about anything. Look at that. Wow. Thought this guy was selling puppies or something. Probably fishing. Lots of boats anchored out there. Pretty cool. There's a restroom to our right. Cove Park. They got another boat ramp right here. Yeah, I think we're doing good. They have some hysterical markers that we've read a few times. Show you guys the boat ramps. There's boat ramps right there. There's boat ramps right there, kid. 2 boat ramps. That'd be pretty tight going 2 at once there, but not bad. Well, guys, what do we got on this thing? put in these new floating docks. Very nice. Get up here to the main road. Let's get up here to the main road. Oh, the main road's called Main Street. Well, that's always nice. Nothing coming in either direction. For sale, Ron Brown. We'll go by Kiewit. You can just make out the cranes over the top of those trees. I don't know if it's still true, but about 5 years ago, those big yellow cranes were the second largest cranes in the world. In the world. The largest ones were in China. And I haven't really checked up on it lately. I used to get a lot of information from Kiewit employees as to what was going on and different things happening, and then I could go online and verify it. Right here is where they dock a lot of the tugboats. Not a lot, but several. They're all lined up over there. Oh, there's that blue and white ship that we see everywhere when we're in Port Aransas. I think it's listed as a supply boat. It's yellow. It's still yellow. We made it. Thought for sure we were running that one, kids. Well, guys, Ingleside, Texas. Rooms available right there. Rooms available. Hopefully you can pause that if you need a room. Halloween's coming. I can't believe, I said it a few days ago, I can't believe it's October. Pretty much insane. I want to thank Ari's World. I got a super chat from our friends at Ari's World. Check that channel out. If you check the comments on just about any of my videos, there'll be a comment from Ari's World. Now we'll get up here into the retail section of Ingleside. And if I name 20 businesses, someone will complain about the one that I didn't mention. That's the way it works. There's a turkey vulture overhead. Hey guys, let's wrap it up. It's Sunday. Go bet some money on losing football games. Thanks for riding along today. Speed limit 40. We're going with 40. Thanks for watching.